What's up, guys? This is B More here with the Treasure Finance Group YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Anything that's said in this video is my own opinion and is not financial advice. I do hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. I also want to add that any project that I cover in any of my videos does not have my official seal of approval. I make these videos as educational content. Today we'll be covering Realm DAO. Realm DAO is a decentralized world building project built within the Treasure ecosystem. So it's all on Arbitrum layer 2. Realm DAO actually was minted out. It minted a couple months ago, and the mint price was 0.05 Ethereum. So it is something different than we're used to in the Treasure ecosystem. It was not a free mint. So 0.05 Ethereum, it's not a crazy price. They raised funds, and some of the funds will go towards magic emissions. More details will come later from the team in terms of that. The price of Realm is sitting at 0.269 Ethereum. It's pretty solid for 0.05. We've seen the price, I think initially the first week it ran up to 0.5 Ethereum. And then recently with their light paper release, it ran back up to 0.35 Ethereum, and now it's back down a little bit. I really think that if you are you have the inside knowledge of what's going on in these projects, what's upcoming, you really keep tabs on these projects, you can kind of play these swings. If there's sort of a lull with a project, there's not a lot coming out, you'll see price sort of dip because people just get kind of bored and they move on to other things. So, if you can really pay attention and Realm DAO's their light paper is coming up, the project's there's new updates, there's usually a little pump that goes into that. So, if you're really paying attention, you can make some pretty solid swings. I think Realm, I want to say that they went to low twos at a certain point, a lull. And then, it ran up to almost 0.4 based off just the light paper release. That's a solid 2x. There's not a ton of liquidity, so you can't really go in with tons of size. But you could probably buy 2 or 3 Ethereum worth, and you could have flipped it. So yeah, not financial advice, but just a little bit of alpha there. So if we want to get really into this, okay, so when you minted, you could name your realm. I minted several of these. I'm pretty sure that you could mint, or you could name 2 realms the same name. I tested it out, and I think I did Lumbridge. I did a ton of RuneScape names. So if you have Karamja or Lumbridge or Varrock, I probably sold you that. I've got 2 realms currently, and it's Smallville and then Baltimore. Smallville, I've seen somebody else with Smallville, so I'm pretty sure you could have named two realms the same name, but you'll not be able to change it. So it's locked in. So Smallville, there's probably only 2 of them, 2, maybe 3 of them. If you want to buy Smallville, hit me up. But it also says that there will be other opportunities to have a secondary name. So if we want to go into this, there's geographical features that every realm has. So as you can see, I'll click on Smallville. I have basin, tundra, and river. And basically, we'll go into the light paper. And so geographical features. So there's 3 geographical features for every realm, and they'll basically dictate the production activities that can be performed within your borders. There's no real rarities as they've stated. So here are the geographical features. Just cool things: oasis, waterfall, reef, volcano. And they said in this document that the order does not denote rarity, but it does, in their mind, denote what will be sort of more valuable in the realm verse. But then it also says that that what is valuable will also come down to the community. So yeah, and it says some have slightly higher probability than others, but slightly. And then it says, by playing the game, you'll develop rarity. So how you play the game, especially in season 1, will basically determine, what's going to go on in your realm in later seasons. So if we go to the light paper, it says your realm's natural resources are based on your activity in season 1. So you can basically start collecting resources on your realm right away. Right when the game launched, you can stake. You go to the dashboard, and you come in here with your realm, and you stake it. And when you stake it, you basically can choose which resource you want. So you can choose between gold, food, culture, and technology. And when you select those, you'll slowly start collecting resources. But you can only I should reword this. So if you stake, you have to collect every 5 days. Otherwise, you'll stop collecting resources. And as you can see, I haven't collected in 14 days. So basically, I've missed out on 11 days. Luckily, structures keep building, and I'll go into structures in a little bit. But I really dropped the ball here and missed out on a ton of resources, which is kind of annoying. And also, collectibles. I've missed out on a ton of collectibles because I haven't collected anything. So every time you collect, you earn collectibles. So you just come in here, you hit collect. So if you come every day, you'll earn more collectibles than you would if you collected every 5 days. So on minimum, you have to collect every 5 days in order to keep getting resources. But if you want to maximize your collectible gains, then you need to collect every day. So we'll get in more to just the overview. Basically, they want to have 3 ways that Realm can empower the player. Meta property. So basically, you own the property, you store of it, you take care of it, you do your tasks, and you'll be able to own the resources that come along with that, sell it, rent it out. That's not a game mode yet, but who knows in the future. And you'll be able to license to build. You'll be able to build structures on it, and then utility. And then we can go back to the light paper. And there's basically 3 components to making your structure productive. You can stake it, and like I said, you'll be able to earn resources and collectibles, and you'll be able to stake. You have to stake a treasure. Certain structures require that to build it, and looks like they're all T5 treasures. So T5, for those of you who do not know, are the lowest tier of treasures, and they are the cheapest tier of treasures. I think the floor price is between 7 to 10 magic. I haven't checked in a week or so. So they're the most affordable, and we'll probably see them be integrated the most within the treasure ecosystem just because they're the most affordable, and you don't want to have requirements for T1 treasures because it's going to cost people a ton of money and just to play your game. But maybe we'll see games integrate higher tiers, like T1, T2, T3 for like late game, like end game, maybe like raids or something. That would be cool. And I don't think we should ignore those treasures, but I think the most common treasures should be T5 just because they're most accessible. And something that's new in the light paper that wasn't in the docs is these structures. So its core structures provide utility and output value needed for your realm to thrive. So you'll need to stake magic and or a combination of collectibles to build them. So that's pretty cool. That's sort of the first integration of magic coin for realm that we're looking at. So, as Treasure DAO has stated, like magic is like a resource to power, um, you know, other resources within the ecosystem. So as we see here, magic is powering, structures. So you'll be able to build your capital city, and it'll give you a lowered cooldown based on how much magic you've staked, and brings you magic emissions. So, with the Ethereum that Realm has obtained from the mint, they will, I'm sure, stake some of that. I'm not sure if it says it in here. I thought I did read it. It might have been on their Discord, but they'll stake their Ethereum, maybe they'll turn into magic, and then stake it, and then use that as missions. More details to come out on that. And then particle reactors are another form of structure, and this is how you make it makes you more efficient at earning collectibles based off of the native geo features. And this sort of gives you you require this type of treasure, etc. And to go on, it just sort of tells you more about structures, just gives you more examples. And then another structure is the arena. And I think arenas are going to be bigger in later seasons because they're going to be like sort of battle arenas. So maybe you can bring in your legions and have like a little duel. You can maybe have like a duel arena, like throwback to old school RuneScape. Have a little duel arena. Maybe you'll stake some magic or stake some treasures, and whoever wins gets the other guy's stake. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah, just go into, I think these are the types of arenas. I think you'll need collectibles to build the arena. So yeah, you'll be able to see this. Structures, more structures to come. It is the light paper. It's not the white paper. It's the light paper. So there's not a ton of information yet, but I just wanted to give you guys, a quick overview. So there's different tiers of collectibles, as you can kind of see below. Rare collectibles can only be found in specific geo features. So I guess if you want to build certain structures, you'll probably the more advanced structures, you'll need rarer collectibles. So it looks like, with the geo feature, the rare collectibles just have higher cooldowns. If you have that geo feature that can produce certain collectibles, some of them will give you 100% success rate. So some geo features are going to be worth more, depending on which collectibles the market values the most. So if the market starts to value certain collectibles a ton, then the geo features that can produce them at 100% success rate, they'll go up. So we'll start to see, realms now. I saw some different prices in terms, you can see this one sold for 0.68, 0.63. I'm just curious why exactly. I don't know if they have, the geographical features. I guess Lagoon is maybe rarer, but like I said earlier, the rarity for geo features is generally the same. So I guess, that was a bit rare. But we don't really know what's going to be worth the most. Which feature is going to be the most valuable yet. So that'll come, and I think we'll start to see more price discrepancy. So really, that's like the gist of the game. I think there's a lot more to come, and there's going to be a lot of interpretation for other projects to use Realm DAO to use their project within their project. So I think that'll be really cool to see. So maybe we can see, some samurais come into Rome and battle in their arena. Or, maybe we'll see Smalls come into Realm DAO and collect, some collectibles that will be used in Smallville. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I really need to up my collecting game here. So yeah, that's sort of the gist of everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. As more information comes out, I'll hope to, get that to you in Twitter, in my Discord. Please, guys, follow along, subscribe, like the video. And if you guys have any questions, like I always say, feel free to DM me on Twitter and hop in the Discord. We're always chatting about new things. And yeah, have a good one, guys.